Thanks for taking the time to join me on my channel, Nigel View on Things. How you doing? How you keeping? Hope everybody's safe and sound where you are. If you're looking at that thumbnail, wondering what's going on, I'll be talking about that somewhere through the video. You need to keep watching to find out what that's all about. If you're not subscribed, please do hit that notification bell. If you are subscribed, please still check that notification bell. Google and YouTube are up to their old tricks. Even Mr. MBB333 is saying exactly the same thing. People are being unsubscribed from his channel and not getting notifications. I think if you show the right pictures and say the right words, you're going to get censored. If there's nothing wrong, why are they doing it? So let's have a look at some of your pictures and go through them, see what we can find. So this picture is from Like a Coyote. Thank you very much for sending it in. Really appreciated. And the first thing we can notice, apart from the big white sun, red around the outside, chemtrails, we got this object here, lens flare. Each lens flare is individual. I've told you this many different times. Each lens flare has its own fingerprint. No two lens flares will be the same if they come from different sources. Really? Watch the sun simulator video. That might give you a clue. Any rate, what is this object here? It's being projected this way here. Blue lens flare. Don't forget this used to be white. Now it's blue. Let's have a closer look. And as you can see, it is the tree being reflected through the lens flare. It's upside down. I think it's quite interesting. Like a Coyote sent another picture in of the eclipse of the sun. While she was looking at it, she couldn't see anything going on. She took a picture and this is what she got. She sent it to me and said, could you possibly put a filter on it and see if you can find anything wrong? And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's have a quick look. We can see the eclipse going on and we've got our sun and sun simulator here. You can see it's dark and it's red around the outside. The sun is still there behind it. No sun, no life. End of story. Not going to even talk about it. Look around the outside of this. It looks like a rainbow. But around the outside of that, you can just about make out the lensing system that's in place. Let me stick a filter on this, and the filter we're going to use is Equalize. We've used this many times. It doesn't put anything into the video. It doesn't take anything out of the video. It normalizes the color, contrast, brightness, and everything else. The picture really shouldn't change. Let's have a look. And then all of a sudden, the picture gets a little bit darker, but all intents and purposes, everything else looks the same. But this object here, why would that be? Why does it look like a cartoon? Does that remind you of maybe false light? Well, thank you very much for sending that in. There's something that really shouldn't happen. Cheers, Matt, for taking the time to send this picture in. I think this is quite interesting. The sky, yeah, it's just a normal thing. You go outside, look up at the sky, and it's just silvery grey. Looks like a great big one-way mirror. Is this meant to be our sun? What is this object here? Looks like a car's driven through. And we've got these holes here. Maybe you could get that, but I'm not looking at all that. I'm looking at this strange effect that's going on. We keep on getting this rainbow stuff that's in the sky. It just reminds me of oil on top of water. They're starting to spray new stuff in the sky, and we've got to breathe that in. I'm sure it's not really doing us any good. What, you don't believe in chemtrails? I've got an amazing offer, just really for the people that don't believe in chemtrails. 1,000 large will get you into the company. I've found a hole, a void that needs filling. It's in its prototype stage, infancy. There is a few bits and pieces that need sorting out, a few niggles. What is it you say, the product? Well, it goes something like this. I've looked all over the world and I've seen many different products that you add water to. I thought I might actually take that one stage further. Don't forget, it's only 1,000 large and you're going to make an absolute fortune, an absolute killing. So I've gone out my way to make powdered water. Like I say, it's still prototyped. It needs a few niggles sorting out. 1 pint. Oh no, sorry, I'm not allowed to say pints. I'm still in the EU. It's 1 litre. That's approximately 2.2 pints. I hope that's okay, German Chancellor. Any rate, that makes no difference. 1,000 large will get you a part of the company. But the best thing about the whole thing, it's dry, it doesn't go off, it lasts forever. What do you mean you can see a problem with this? There isn't no problem. Oh, you mean the water bit? Oh, what you do, you just give everybody a bag of condensation. It makes them happy, that gets them started. You're not interested? Never mind then, back on with the video. They're spraying this new stuff in the sky. Absolutely disgusting, and we've got to breathe this in. What is right about this picture? Look how dark it is. Chemtrails in the sky. And what is this object here? Is this a cloud? I really haven't got a clue. But thanks for sending that in, Matt. By the traffic lights. Yeah, nothing wrong. Everything normal. Go outside and we can see this every day. We're programmed now. It's just a normal thing to see in the sky. Absolutely fine. Not a problem. And again, another picture from Matt. And many people around the world are saying the same thing. On the horizon, there is something that looks like it's starting to rise. Is it street lights? Well, you could argue that, but there's many people have sent me emails saying they live in the middle of nowhere, miles and miles from anywhere, and they can see something on the horizon that looks like it's starting to rise. Is that our sun simulator on full tilt? Or is everybody just starting to notice street lights? Even I've caught this, and here's a picture of that. Our skies are strange, our skies are wrong, our skies are red. I think what I'm going to go and do now is get a cup of freeze-dried coffee, powdered milk, powdered water, and have a cup of crunch. But I'm sure if I look round hard enough, I could find some condensation somewhere. While I was making that lovely cup of coffee, I was looking at the comments and I come across this one from Wayne Harrison. Steamer's invisible. Well, all I've got to say to that, Wayne, is if you'd like to drop me an email, I've got a very, very good business proposition for you. Spirit Townsend sent me a message. Have a look at this on my channel. What do you think it might be? I'll leave the links to this in the description box down below. Go over and share the love. Give this the credit it actually deserves. Jeff P was showing this in his last video. Not this, but something very, very similar. That was taken in London. This is taken in America. What is going on? Reflection from a window. Impossible. And this, yeah, it is just impossible. What's going on in the sky? Have they got a new system in place? Because this is suddenly a new thing that's starting to pop up all over the place now. But this one actually caught my eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought it was the pedal effect on the sun simulator, but no, it looks like a set of mirrors, possibly a set of lights. Something that we shouldn't be getting on camera. A reflection from a window? You make your own minds up. I'm saying, sun simulator, there is a new object in the sky. The game has changed. This picture's from Mona Lisa. Thanks for sending this in. What colour is our sky? Let me see. It's meant to be blue, but it's grey, but it's red. And this object is, well, yeah, a great big flashlight in the sky. Look at the sea, and it looks like the sea is being pulled upwards. That's impossible. But what actually did catch my eye is when we start to see objects, lens flares like this, in the sky. On camera, we get lens flares. Fact. A lens flare is a representation of a light source. If you focus into the lens flare, you would actually get to see what the object is. But we're getting diamonds in the sky. That tells me something is not quite right. Part of the lensing system. Oh, I know. It's a faulty camera. No, sorry, it's one of those kaleidoscope things you stick on your lens and make party pictures. Jacqueline sent me this picture, thanks for that, and they seem to be getting stranger and stranger as we go through them, and there are some very intriguing ones that I've got to say. First glance, we can see how dark it is down here, but I'm sure it's just the camera balancing itself out. The sun the sun is so bright it's making the picture dark down here. We've got this blue lens flare. I've had a look at this. it's just a blue lens flare. Funny enough, it seems to be blue now. Not white, blue. Many people are saying around the sun we can see a blue hue. That makes a lot of sense. We're looking at this object here. We know it's the sun simulator. The sun's behind there. Yes, Nige, you keep on telling us. It's not you, it's the new people. Sorry, force a habit. And it looks like a lock. A basket. Something that should be on camera. Something black. What are we looking at just there? For me, what we're looking at happens to be behind the sun, beside the sun possibly. It looks like a lens system, another lens system, to hide another object by the sun. And as we go through the photos, I think it might become more apparent that there is something there. Anyway, Jacqueline, thank you very much for sending that picture in. Iris Turner sent me this picture in, and it collaborates really with the other picture that we've been looking at. We've got the lens flares here, we've got the chemtrails in the background, and we've got our sun simulator just here, big white LED light in the sky. And then there is something else. If we just pay attention, we can see that we get that strange effect at the top of the sun. Well, it happens to be a reddy looking colour. Now, when I get to see two pictures that happen to be very, very similar to each other, it makes you wonder what's going on. And the next clip we're going to look at really does collaborate these last two pictures that we've looked at. That is a red object. The object before looked black, but anyway, let me show you something else that really does prove that there's something there. And I've just noticed just here, there happens to be a reflection of a lens. Very, very hard to see. And I'll try to bring this out. There's a red object there. There seems to be a lens. You can see the marking. Yeah, it's just technology in our sky. Let's have a look at this new bit of evidence that shows that there happens to be something by our sun and sun simulator. Extreme Skies 702, links to his channel in the description box down below, has a number of videos showing the same thing, a red object in the sky. You can see it just here. We've just looked at two pictures. This video just collaborates what we've just been looking at. Many people around the world saying how red our skies are. I've always said how red our skies are. I've shown you a red spinning planet and it's coming towards us. Hey, is it this object here? We know it's not a lens flare because it does not move. This object here is a lens flare. We know that because it moves 180 degrees from the light source. This blue object is now blue and it used to be white. This video was taken in Las Vegas, December the 21st, I do believe. Please go over and have a look at the videos, see what you think. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you like his content. Another way of verifying and seeing that there's something in the sky by independent people. Of course, there couldn't be anything there, could there? Jacqueline sent me another picture and really it speaks for itself. What is right about this picture? We got the sun simulator there. How do you know it's a sun simulator? Because it's got a black dot in it. A camera abnormality. Of course it's not. Why is it not really, really black if it's a camera abnormality? This is our sun simulator. It's red around the outside. We've just seen a video of a red object behind our sun or sun simulator. It seems to be coming towards us. We've got this halo around the sun. They call that ice crystals. I call that a lens system being projected backwards onto the chemtrails. If we have a look here, we happen to have a very strange lens flare. Every lens flare is individual. They tell a story. They have their own fingerprint. My last two videos, I was talking about the sun simulator and the moon simulator, this technology in our skies. I'm going to put this all together and show you that without doubt that there is something there. There's something coming towards us. What I would like to do is just put a footnote to this video. I will explain myself. Over the years, I have shown you many pictures, videos of things in the sky that shouldn't be there. No rhyme or reason. In its own right, it is proof, but they could be very easily misconstrued as lens flares, lens anomalies, or many other things. Without hard data to go with that, that doesn't actually prove anything. So if I stick data in with the pictures and videos, this would then prove that there's something coming towards us. This is what I will be doing over the next few videos. I'm going to prove to you with logic that there's something coming towards us. And those pictures and videos then will make sense. 15 minutes into this video and I'm really sure that you're bored of listening to my voice. Let's talk about the thumbnail, the coin. One of you is going to own this coin. It's not a competition. I've just got to work out the fairest way of giving it away. What you need to do is watch my videos for the next few weeks to work out and find out how this is going to come about. Also, what I need you to do is share my videos. Put the word out there. I am being censored by Google, YouTube. If there's nothing wrong, if there's nothing coming, why are they censoring me? And many other channels besides. Anyway, that's all I've got for you now. Much love, much peace, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.